I'm getting ready to make a healthy dinner, guys. Thank you for joining me for cooking today. You know, we're starting our vegan, so we're going to make a healthy dinner. Um, I'm going to be making two dinners today, one for me and one for my son, but we're still going to use those little small container trays. I have something very healthy here that's very vegan. It's red Eden quinoa rice. I'm going to be mixing it with some tomato soup for my meal. And then I'm going to cook me up some French fries. I'm a little bit more hungry today, so I'm going to have fries and a spring roll. And for him, I have some beef I was given, so I'm going to mix that for him with some pinto beans and some yellow rice I made earlier for him for breakfast. He had salmon and yellow rice, so I'm going to mix this meat with the beans and I'll give him a couple fries and then pour all of the mixture over the rice, so he'll have a fulfilling meal. So you're going to get to see two nice dishes today. Let's see, I need this big pot here. I want to start with a bigger pot. And the way I normally do when I have something like this quinoa is very good. These are grains. So this is very good. It says they have magnesium, folate, flavonoid, calcium, thiamine, phosphorus, and even vitamin E. So I'm going to add it to the pot here. See if I can get the stove started up. You can use these on green salads. Cook them and toss them on green salads. I don't think you can eat them without first cooking them a little bit. But these are grains, like flax seeds and things like that. These are grains. Yeah, these are grains. See how small they are? But they're very good. They're very good and healthy for you. So I'm not going to cook the whole bag because I don't need that much of it. I'm going to do about half cup. Yeah, about half cup. That's a lot. See, that's a grain. It's red quinoa. Red quinoa. So cook about half a cup of that. I'm going to be adding 2 cups of water to it. Get it started. This is 1 cup here. I'm going to add 1 more cup. I'm going to use 2 cups because I'm going to be adding in with this some tomato soup for me. I have this nice tasty kitchen tomato soup. I'm going to add it in there. We're going to let it start simmering up a little bit. I'm also going to put the pinto beans for him in a separate pot so they can simmer up a little bit because he's going to have pinto beans with his dish. So I'm going to put that in a separate pot. Get another. And you're going to see how I'm going to plate all of it up in the end. It's going to be really delicious meal. So these will go over here on this side. And then I'm going to be cooking up fries and spring rolls. I'm going to fry those. The only hard thing he has with his meal is that beef meat that I have to brown. I want to try to give him a little bit more protein because after these meats run out, he's going to go totally vegan as well. We're both going to go 100% vegan after all of the meats run out. I only have another pack of meat up there for him that he can eat. gave me some chicken legs too. So I'll probably cook up all of the meat. I don't want to waste food, guys. When the food runs out, then he'll be totally vegan. But I'm not eating any meat today. I've already started my vegan. You know, and if he feels like he needs some meat, I'm only going to give him like fish or salmon or something like that. Or every now and then make him a lunch meat sandwich, you know, some kind of turkey lunch meat. But for the most part, I'm not going to be buying any type of meats in here. Sometimes I don't want to cook. I'll get him some deli meat or something and make him a whole meal, or buy him some fish, you know, something like that I know he likes. Let it be a little treat on the side every now and then. But it's not going to be like an everyday thing that I'm doing that for him. I really want him to be vegan because he's very overweight. He's way so much more overweight than I am. And his doctor says he has to see a dietitian. But I have to make the appointment. He really needs to see a dietitian. But I don't really think he need to, because of the way that I'm weight losing. I'm going to cook healthy for him anyway. Only thing I think they're going to do at the dietitian is probably have him exercise, you know. I think that's what they're going to try and do. But, so, I'm going to cook these spring rolls up first. And then I'm going to cook up the fries. I hate for everything to be so greasy. But I kind of want to eat these spring rolls. There's 8 of them. So I'm going to make like 4 a piece. And then I'm going to make a small bag of fries for us as well. I like how the quinoa is cooking up so good. Look at how it's cooking up. It's very nice. Look at that. It's going to be so good. I'm going to add in, this is red quinoa. I'm going to add in some cumin with this to give it a real warm, wintry taste. Cumin, I love cumin. It's great with soups. So I'm going to add in some cumin and some little seasoning in there. And then I'm going to add my tomato soup right into that water. Let's see. Let me find my seasonings, guys. I also think I'm going to throw in a little bit of parsley, a little bit of oregano. I really like to season my foods up when I eat them. And I'm kind of hungry today. Yeah. Oregano is my friend. I love oregano. Okay. And I'm going to do a little bit of, with the cumin, I'm going to do a little bit of this turmeric in my quinoa. And I'm going to put a little turmeric on his beans. A little garlic pepper, salt. I don't know where my lemon pepper is. I haven't really seen it lately. I hope it's not thrown out. This has the salt in it, so this will be my salt part. And I'm going to let it simmer down a little bit more, and then I'm going to add in my tomato soup right into the quinoa. And see, I'm making like pots of things for us, 2 separate pots, so that when Sunday come, hopefully I won't have much to cook. Maybe I'll have to make a few more fries, and we can just eat our sides with our fries tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping it'll be. I'm going to show you how this dinner is going to go. Got our little spring rolls. And see, my spring roll has cabbage, carrot, mushroom, green beans, vermicelli, mung bean, and water, and spice and vegetable oil. It says it has palm, peanut, sesame, and soy, potato starch, wheat flour, soy. So I'm okay with the peanut. I'm not allergic to it. When you buying spring rolls, you got to read this, especially if you're getting it from Dollar Tree. You can't eat those peanuts, peanut kind of stuff. Gotta really read your ingredient list. So my spring rolls are gonna fry up in this grease here. I hate to be doing a deep fry on a spring roll, but I don't want to stick it in the microwave or anything in my oven. It's not really working. So I'm gonna open up my tomato soup because it's going right on that quinoa there. Should have done a little bit of rinse on the rice too. I like to eat rices that are not just plain old white rice or this type of rice. And I get tired of plain old rice. I like jasmine rice. I like quinoa. You know, I like brown rice. I don't have any brown rice. But I'm going to get some different rices, different flavored rices and different mixtures of rices. I don't have any right now. This must be a condensed soup. It's stuck in the can. I'll let this soup cook on up with it so it flavors the quinoa. I wish I had the ability right now to make my own soup over this, but I don't really want to do that. So we're just going to use this condensed, gelled up stuff here. So it says iron, potassium, D, calcium. What does this have? Sugar, water, tomato, thiamine, niacin, flour, enriched wheat flour, canola oil. Guys, I noticed I've been reading my labels. That's what you see vegans, they're always reading their labels. I said, I'm going to be a good vegan because I like reading my label. I like to see what's in stuff. I've always been that way anyway. I would like to put him some tomato sauce in here or some paste. But when I went to the Dollar Tree yesterday, I didn't see that. And then I wasn't able to go to another store. I didn't have enough. So this week I'll get some paste or something like that, some sauces and different things. Thank you so much for following and joining me today for my little cook-off. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cook up the fries. And let's see if I got a little pot for that. Actually, I need to cook this meat for him. When these little packs of beef and whatever I got around here is cooked out, I'm going to be so happy to get them out. I really just want to toss them in the trash, but I don't want to attract, the varmints and stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and cook it out for my son. Have some raw meat out there in the garbage. We'll have all kinds of mice and raccoons and everything else hanging around. So I'm going to let him eat the rest of the meat out the freezer. I was actually done with it, and somebody came by here and bought me more meat. So now I'm going to get that out of here. But I'll just let him enjoy it. I don't want it. That'll give me a chance to have leftovers tomorrow. I won't have to cook tomorrow because he'll have some extra kind of meat in there mixed with something. Looks like the stove don't want to come on right there. Okay, now it's on. All of these eyes on, I know that one can work. I'm going to put this little beef right here, back there, and brown it with some onions. And make him a gravy on it and just lay it over the beans. I got some rice left over from breakfast, and then I'll add him some potatoes on the side. There's so many ways you could go with this. He could have some beef over quinoa and tomato soup, with beans. But I might do that for him tomorrow. It's got a whole little beef pack here. It's like minced beef or something, but I'd rather cook it than throw it away. There's too many hungry people in the world to throw any type of food away. Even foods that I know I can't eat or he can't eat, I'm still gonna just make do, until it's all used out, then I'll throw it away. Throw it away packaging. So these spring rolls are about ready to come out, and we're gonna go right on with the fries next. They're about ready to come out. It don't take long to cook. I'm hoping that I'm not the one that's going to be frying everything too as a vegan, because that's going to run my cholesterol up. Go ahead and cook a few more minutes since they were frozen. Make sure they're crispy. Some red meat over here on the back. Get a different spatula for things. Just a second. Bring it over this simmer. Everything is going to be simmering. These are just about ready to come out. They look like they're almost brown. Once the spring roll is all the way brown, then you know it's done on the inside, because it has been in there long enough to brown completely. This beef meat here, it doesn't even like dry all the way, but if you want to cook it. Turn the beans off there, but you don't have to cook that long. It's coming from in the can. Alright, I believe the spring roll is ready. And then we take it out, each one, and let it drain here in the little strainer thing. We have like 4 pieces of these. It has a mushroom in it, so it has a protein in it. I actually didn't need to cook that extra beef, but I just want to try to pick those meats out of that freezer. So when it comes time for me to do my vegan overhaul come November, you know, the beginning of the month is when I do my biggest shopping. The beginning and like the middle of the month. So when it comes time for me to shop, I'll have room in that freezer to do what I want to do in there. So these are the little spring rolls from Dollar Tree. Okay, so you see there I got 4. It's going to be 4 a piece. I mean, I've got 8. Now we're going to do our potatoes here. They're going to go on the plate as well. We're eating a little bit hearty today because I haven't eaten in 2 days, so I'm hungry. That's enough for 2 plates, 2 people. And then I always like to make enough like for leftovers, so if you want to eat later or, you know, in the morning or whatever, I want to cook, because I'm going out to church tomorrow and sit and listen to the sermon and the music. Come on back home, hoping to have leftovers, because I'm going to be fasting tomorrow night. You know, I may have to put some more potatoes or something. Whenever I buy these little bags like this at Dollar Tree, I get 2. Sometimes I get 4, because these bags are small. And you can always use them as a side with something. Always like spring rolls, French fried potatoes, rice, anything in the can like beans or enchilada sauce. If you can find I'm going to give you guys a list because I know shopping is coming up. The other pantry list I'm going to list for you Monday. I'm going to list for you the other pantry list because Monday I don't really have a lot to do on here. I'm going to be doing a workout probably. But I'll put the pantry list up for you on Monday. Okay. thing I don't cook. I'm cooking a lot, guys, but I'm still going to use the container because we want to keep the calories down, the calorie count on the meal, you know. But I'm going to eat 2 tonight. I'm going to eat one, and then I'm going to refill it a second time because after you've had a fast, listen, after you've had a fast for 48 hours, you want to put some calories back in so you guys can consume calories today. Actually, I might just eat on a plate because I want to eat 2 of these containers tonight. And I'm going to eat 2 tomorrow because Sunday and the Monday I won't be eating for another 24 hours. My body needs those calories so that in the future, when I'm busy and doing different things, I can maintain my energy level. So I'm kind of like going to pack it in today, you know, and I'm going to pack it in tomorrow, and then I'm going to fast for 24 hours. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but you have to put some nutrients back in. So I'm not gonna use this. I'm just gonna use a plate today, and because I want to do one, I want to eat one time. So I'm gonna put all my food on a plate. But when I'm eating like day to day, like 2 days back to back or 3 days back to back, I'm gonna do this. But I know I'm gonna be fasting right back again tomorrow. So I got to get those calories in today. So whereas I will be eating 300 with that little container, I'm eating 2 containers. I'm eating 750 on one plate tonight. And then tomorrow morning, I'm going to eat a big breakfast tomorrow. Well, I'm going to eat what I can find around here to make it to a nice size breakfast. I'm going to skip lunch because I'm going to be at church. I'm going to have a lunch. But I'm going to eat a nice size breakfast and a nice size dinner, and then I'm going on a fast. You got to put your calories back in because your body needs the energy. So you kind of want to pound the pounds on, the energy on, and then stop and let it burn itself down. So it helps you to get the fat off if you're consuming more calories on the days that you eat. Because we're going to have 3 or 4 days that we're not eating. I actually want to fast Sunday into Monday and Monday into Tuesday, eat Wednesday, and then do another 48-hour fast. That's what I'm actually trying to work up to, but I won't be doing that this week. This week I'm just going to do 3 days. Next week we're going to try 2 48-hour fasts. But if you all are with me and you feel like if you're a diabetic, don't do that. Don't do that without asking a doctor, you know. But when I do my 48-hour fast, the first 2 days, this week I'm doing juicing. Next week when I do those 48-hour fasts, I'm just going to be drinking water. I'm doing a straight water. Two 48-hour fasts next week. I want to push the level because next week is the last week of the month. And the last week of the month, I want to do something drastic. And I'm going to do a little bit harder exercise next week too. Sometimes you want to push the button, push the level on what you're doing. Spike it up a little bit. Let the body know you're coming for it. You're coming for it. And this is looking really nice. This is my quinoa and my tomato soup right here. It's going to be so good. I'm just going to have that in a bowl on the side just to maybe sip on. And this is very good when you're coming off a fast. Just something to kind of soothe and coat your stomach down. So, yes, yes, yes. We are going to enjoy today our food. Because tomorrow we're going on a fast. When I eat a regular size plate. Put your calories, a little bit of your calories back into your body. Because if your body, let me tell you what the body does. The body compensates for you. If you decide, I'm just going to eat as long as I can, and then I'm going to fast again. It's not going to work out for you because somewhere your body needs the energy. It's going to slip up. You're going to slip up on your fast. You're not going to be able to go through on the fast. You're not going to have enough stored levels of energy. So when you're eating, especially on this vegan diet, eat what you can. Eat a lot because we're going to be fasting. Vegan in itself is resting the body. Really, it's resting the body because you're not breaking down a lot of extra protein. And you're giving your body just what you need. Just what you need. So eat and enjoy your food today and tomorrow until we go back on our fast. Enjoy your food. And when you get on your fast, just one day fast we're going to do this week. Just have lemon water or vinegar water. Just have water. And when we do the 2-day fasting, we're going to have juice. We're going to come up with some watermelon juice. Whenever I do a 48-hour fast, I'm not going to have you with nothing in your system on that fast because you're going to have some energy to go 2 days. No way you can make it 2 days. It's just going to be a cleansing fast for 48 hours when I do that. But next week, guys, I'm pushing the button because it's the last week of the month. I'm going to do one 48-hour fast next week. It's going to be a juicing fast. And then I'm going to do one 48-hour fast. It's going to be nothing, water. Nothing but water for you on that 48-hour fast. You totally rest yourself. And that's next week. Well, not this week, but the week following, the last week of the month. We're going to do 2 48-hour fasts back to back. And we're going to put a day in between where we pile on the calories and eat. And then the next day, we're just going to have water on our 48-hour fast. I'm going to do that at the end of December, too. 2 48-hour fasts. But all through November, I'm going to do that at the end of November and the end of December, where I do 2 48-hour fasts. But all through the beginnings of the month, I'm going to do 1 day fast, skip, and then a 48-hour fast, and you're just going to put your calories back in and work out. Then we're going to do the same thing till we get to the end of the month. The end of the month, 2 48-hour fasts. One with juicing and one with just water and lemon. You guys are going to do that. Oh, I got so much weight. Okay, I'm going to let this sit. This quinoa is ready too. I'm going to cut up a few onions on his beef and put a little seasoning on it. Have a little extra something. Okay, so guys, I'm going to rewind this video and I'm going to be right back with you.